Well, tea, it's not just for your mug or your teapot anymore. Raelene Gannon is a certified tea sommelier. Her cookbook shows you how you can go from cup to plate. And you must have expanded your tea taste becoming a sommelier, right?
Oh, for sure.
How many did you try, do you think, during your schooling?
Oh, I mean, it would be probably hundreds, I would say. By the time, I mean, it's been 7 years now. By the time I've done, now it's way more than that.
Right. And you went on to develop your own company.
I did. I mean, I started out kind of dabbling in it, and then I thought, well, I had to set up an account. I may as well buy a little bit more wholesale. And then as soon as I took my first course at George Brown, though, I knew I was hooked.
Okay. So your company is called?
Tea in All Its Splendor.
Tea in All Its Splendor, and it's available online and in stores as well.
For sure. I do a lot of private label. I do a lot of custom blending because tea blending is really what the cooking and the blending are kind of my niche.
Right, right. Okay, so what's your favorite tea to drink before we get started with that?
Everyone asks me this question. It's so funny. It depends on the time of day. In the morning, I drink like an orange spiced chai kind of thing to kind of get my day started. And then I drink several greens throughout the day. I love matcha. Sometimes I do that in the morning,
which is like the powdered green tea,
it's
right?
The powder, like a green ground Japanese tea. And then I do a lot of herbals or whatever. I don't do decaf tea because there's so many herbals. Why
would you do that?
Yeah, why do that, for sure.
So you're actually going to get us, you've baked scones.
Yes, I did. I did some scones. So these ones actually have a kind of a chai theme today. So these ones actually have chai tea concentrate in them.
Okay.
So you actually do a double concentrate. You don't steep it longer to get it stronger. You do more tea to water ratio. So you got to be really careful about that. And then what I do is I do an extra little glaze. So this is actually a half and half cream.
Okay.
Steeped in with tea.
Wow.
So you can steep it in not just water.
Now, do you heat up the cream to steep it?
What I do is I do 30 seconds in the microwave with the tea and then steep it for 5 minutes. Because the more viscous it is, if it's a heavier, thicker thing, it's a little bit harder to do. So then it's very simple. You just have flavored icing. You can do this with whipped cream. You can flavor your whipped cream.
What a great idea.
So if you like Earl Grey with maple,
if you like Earl Grey,
if you like Earl Grey, then you can you know, put Earl Grey concentrate in your whipped cream. So you can have a whole new
taste there.
Whole new taste. And then you just drizzle this on top like a scone, and you can alter these scones quite a bit. They're in the book there. I have the page open, but but you can put, you know, I have a cinnamon roll tea. That's what that one was made, but it's similar to a chai. You can put a rooibos in there. I add hemp heart sometimes to this recipe. So I made a lot of icing because usually a lot of people...
Well, you know what? We've got 2.5 minutes left.
Okay.
Why don't I continue with that?
Sure.
And you tell me about the mixing that you're going to do here. Is this blending that you're going to do?
For the Coffee and Tea Show on the 8th and 9th, what we're going to do is we're going to do it on the Sunday at 3:30. We're doing a tea blending workshop because I actually have an online course for stores and serious kind of tea blending. Okay. And we're going to have some fun and try and do your own tea blends in chai. So start with the black tea base. There are other bases. You can do a rooibos base. But this is like a black tea, an Assam base.
It smells so good.
Yeah, even just the plain black tea, you know, you can go from there. But one thing I wanted to talk about is stuff like cinnamon is typical in a chai, and these are cinnamon chips. So sometimes I combine the two. If you don't want it to be super, you know, cinnamony powdery, you can always add some cinnamon chips. So there's two different ways you can add some of these things. Cloves, the same. You can add, I tend to add the cloves instead of the clove powder because it's a little bit less intense. And then ginger, you can add ginger root or ginger powder. So there's lots of different ways you can add these things to your tea. So you can just add in percentages, and we're going to show you how to do that and add percentages to get the flavor profile you want. Okay. So that's really going to be a good, fun thing to do at the show.
And where is this show?
It's on Sudbury Street, so it's in Toronto by the Liberty.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Liberty Village.
Yeah, Liberty Village. So it's 99 Sudbury Street.
And you've also made chocolate.
Well, we just we're launching this at the show.
You didn't make it. You're selling it.
Yeah, no, we made it. No, we made it. I developed it and made it. So every chocolate, it's the Belgian chocolate, and every chocolate has tea in it and then something else. So the gingerbread dark chocolate, so it has gingerbread tea plus candied ginger. They're fantastic. So we're going to showcase those at the show. So first dibs, you want to try them, you have to go to the show. Okay.
or I might get one during the commercial break here. So, okay, this is great then. So where can people get your book?
They can get it at locally at London at the Tea Lounge.
Okay.
You can buy it online. You can buy it online, Amazon.ca.
Okay, great.
So on
and
my
we'll
website.
get the link up to all
Sure.
of your social media stuff as well,
Sure.
up on chch.com. We'll post that just a little bit later this morning. Look at the fine job I did icing your.
You did a great job. I know.
Okay.
they will be gone in a second.
Okay,
so
we're
I
going
know
to try
that.
some of those. Okay, thanks, Raelene.
You're welcome. Thanks.
Upon your knee with tea for two.